What's up, YouTube? If you don't know, you really should. Antdolla with antdolla.com coming to you with another video, and this time we're gonna talk about why you should do what you can't do.
Talk about it, let them talk about it. Put it on the blog, let them talk about it. Talk about it, let them talk about it. Put me on the.
Alright, welcome back to another video. If you're already subscribed, thank you for joining me again for another presentation, if you will. If you haven't subscribed already and you want to find out more ways to make moves and money with your music, how to tune your brain right, how to use it, make sure you subscribe right now below. Hit that subscribe button so you don't miss another video. And I live stream Freestyle Fridays every Friday, so hit that notification bell so you don't miss that. Now let's get into it. I'll be honest with you guys tonight, whatever. I really didn't fucking feel like making this video. Honestly, I was laying down in bed, lazy, cozy, warm, comfortable. Did not feel like making this video. Did not feel like getting up. Did not feel like thinking about what the fuck I was gonna say. Didn't feel like doing any of it. But then I started thinking, okay, now I could just lay here, fall asleep, and that'll be all fine and dandy. There's nothing wrong with getting a little extra sleep. We all could use a little extra sleep sometimes, right? But I started thinking about how this is gonna affect me in the future. What are the consequences for the future of what I'm doing right now, what I'm not doing right now? And I kind of just had to light the fire under my own ass. Like, this is just a perfect example of why you need to do what you can't do. I mean, I know it gets hard. I know that, you know, you may not have all the resources that you want to have, and, you know, you may not be getting all the eyes that you feel like you deserve on your material, and, you know, it just may seem like it's hopeless sometimes, like you ain't going nowhere, like you ain't gonna make it, like you can't make it. But that is the challenge. That is the juice of life, is persevering through that and getting to the other side, and then looking back and being like, damn, like, really came out of something, really made something happen out of nothing, for real. Trust me. Every day I try to figure out how to stretch out my budget, how to, you know, figure out new ways to promote. I'm trying to figure out new ways to innovate, new ways to get seen, new ways to just make this happen. Even if I got burps trying to jump up out of my throat and shit, doesn't matter. Nothing can stop me. And I just say that you need to be on the same mind state. Like, and by doing what you can't do, I mean, you know, obviously not trying to jump off a building and try to fly. I'm not taking responsibility for that shit. If y'all jump off the building and go splat like the coyote, that's on your fucking ass. Don't blame me for that shit. Anyways, what I mean is, you know, write that song that you've been procrastinating on writing, or go in and experiment on that record in the studio that you've been thinking about, that's been bothering you, or go out and shoot that music video with your iPhone that you've been plotting on or thinking about, and every time you get ready to do it, something happens. Oh, the weather ain't right, or oh, I don't got the model for the video, or oh, I don't have a concept, or oh, it's not gonna look good on my phone. Fuck all that. Just get it done. Do what you gotta do. You know, go and create those t-shirts that you've been thinking about. Get those business cards printed up that you wanted to do. I mean, the possibilities are endless, and I'm telling you, any little roadblock that you may experience along the way, usually 9 times out of 10 is mental. I mean, if you get into a car accident or something like that, that's obviously not a mental thing, but usually it's just us stopping ourselves from being great. Usually it's just maybe a fear of greatness, but I think it's just more so of the fear of trying your hardest and then failing, and then having to live with that aspect of it. The whole idea of, oh, well, I gave it everything I had and it just wasn't enough. I couldn't get it done. I couldn't do it. You know, no matter how hard I tried. And that's a tough reality to live with. So I can understand some of the hesitance. I don't even know if that's a real word, but whatever. It's a real word today. On my YouTube channel, that shit's a real word. So live with that, partner. Anyway, I think a lot of that hesitation is, you know, from just the fear of not being enough, not being great enough for the things that you want or that you feel like you deserve in this world. And I'm telling you that not only are you great enough to do it, you're smart enough, you're powerful enough, you're strong enough, you're witty enough, you're funny enough, You know, you're talented enough, whatever it is that you need to be in your particular field of choice that you're going after, that you want to do, that you want to be when you grow up, so to speak, you can do it. You can do it. Just look at all the people that have succeeded in front of you in your field and really look at them. And even the prominent people, study some of their backgrounds, some of their histories, and see where they came from. And you'll get just the tiniest bit of knowledge. I mean, even if it is the tiniest bit of knowledge, that you can do it, you know, and you can be great and you can be prominent in your field, but you have to do what you can't do. You have to try to do that. You have to live by that every single day. Try to make yourself uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying? Growth begins where the comfort zone ends. So step outside of that. Do something different. You know, go see something different. Be inspired in a different way. I mean, like I said, I didn't feel like making this video. I still got my ass up. I still did it, and I'm glad that I took a couple minutes to talk to y'all and just chop it up with y'all real quick. Even though I didn't feel like it, because it's actually making me feel better that I have done that, and not just for the simple fact that, oh, you know, I have a video that I'm putting up, which makes me ecstatic because I love posting these videos to YouTube every day. That's my thing. Like, I love doing that. But it actually makes me feel better because I feel like no matter how many people do or don't watch this, somebody is going to get touched by it, and somebody is going to get moved by it, and somebody is going to do that one thing that they've been putting off and procrastinating on. And I could say that I had a helping hand in that, and that's dope to me. So do what you can. Do what you can. Do what you can't do, and watch what happens to you. And on that note, if you like what's going on, make sure you leave a thumbs up for the boy. I really, really appreciate it. Helps out the channel, helps out my self-esteem, helps out my confidence, all of that shit. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below. I come to you daily with ways to make more moves and money with your music, how to tune your brain right, how to use it. I also freestyle every Friday live on YouTube live stream. Make sure you also hit the notification bell as well as subscribe so you don't miss that. I'm going to get on out of here, get back in this cozy ass bed. But it was great to see you, and I'll see you again tomorrow, right? antdolla.com. Look it up. Sheesh.
Went from Pontiac to a new Ferrari. Both two doors, just a different glory. You a woulda, coulda nigga telling different stories. On social media, just looking something. Talk about it, let them talk about it. Put it on the blog, let them talk about it. Talk about it, let them talk about it. Put me on the